This is Michael Popak, Legal AF, and a story that was broken by MeidasTouch Network. A co-conspirator with Donald Trump in the Georgia election interference case, Trevion Cutie, former stylist for Kanye West, and more importantly, involved with an illegal pressure campaign on an election worker, Ruby Freeman, has taken to social media not just to call the prosecutor, Fani Willis, a slang street term for prostitute, and I'll let your imagination go there, but she also used social media and a live video feed to go after the witness that is the witness against her for the state, Ruby Freeman, saying that she's going to F up her life, and everybody knows it. So buried within this stream of consciousness, vile, vulgar stream of information coming out of Trevion Cutie, who is released from jail on a bond and a series of conditions, including not going after and intimidating witnesses, which is exactly what she just did, obstruction of justice and the rest. Trevion Cutie, that is, just to give you a heads up, especially based on a ruling made just a week or so ago by Judge McAfee against Willie Floyd, her co-conspirator, about what he can and can't do under his bond conditions. This one is even easier. This one is Trevion Cutie going after Ruby Freeman by name and saying she's going to F her up, which is a threat of bodily violence and physical violence on a witness. That is the easiest violation of a bond condition I've ever seen. And I'm sure within the next day, if not today, we're going to see Fani Willis filing a motion for contempt and to put Trevion Cutie in jail. She can go figure out who she's going to F up while she's in jail and come up with all sorts of other lovely phrases that she wants to use against Fani Willis while she's getting 3 squares through the Fulton County Administration of Justice. It is mind-boggling to me, but it should come as no surprise that the foot soldiers of Donald Trump follow his lead. He's doing it. He's getting away with it in their adult view in the District of Columbia and gag orders, in New York with gag orders. He's attacking staff and wives and judges and husbands and family members and children of judges and prosecutors. So why can't we? He's going after witnesses. He's asking, he sets the tone at the top, right? He's the commander-in-chief of the crazy army for Donald Trump. That's what he is right now. And so they're like, well, he's allowed to call for the assassination of a witness, right? The hanging or the shooting death of General Milley, who's going to testify against Donald Trump at the appropriate time in a courtroom. Why can't I go after Ruby Freeman and say that I'm going to F her up for life? That seems to be okay. And so judges have to step in along with prosecutors to put an end to this and snub this out and snuff this out right now. And that's what I'm hoping we're going to see in Fulton County, Georgia. Judge McAfee already had a test run on this. There's a reason that 2 weeks ago, Fani Willis, the district attorney for Fulton County herself argued in a live hearing. It's on television. It's on YouTube in Fulton County against Willie Floyd and him using social media to bash witnesses and go after people like Jenna Ellis over and over and over again. And the judge says, well, I mean, technically, I don't like it, but I'm not sure it's a technical violation of this set of conditions on his release, but I'm going to strengthen and add new conditions on his release. Now, the judge hadn't, as of yet, gotten around to tightening up all the bond conditions, kind of calibrating them properly after the Willie Floyd hearing. And Cutie tried to take advantage of it, but she did it so ham-fistedly, right, that she's violated her bond conditions, even the ones that exist right now. By now, you may know I recently got married. See, we build up our lives with bright moments of joy, pride, and success. And however you define those moments, securing your future should be part of the journey. The things we build our future around are the things worth protecting. Making an estate plan now means gaining security of your assets and peace of mind for you and your loved ones. With Trust and Will, you can create and manage a custom estate plan starting at just $159. Go to trustandwill.com/legalaf for 10% off plus free document shipping. I know from my own experience that estate planning through other means can be an incredibly grueling process and often costing thousands of dollars. But Trust and Will makes it super simple and streamlines the entire process from A to Z. Trust and Will's website is incredibly easy to navigate, and the process is very straightforward. And one of the best parts is that after working with Trust and Will, you'll have a peace of mind that your assets and wishes are secure. Trust and Will has simplified the process by creating and managing your will or trust online, from finding out what's right for your family to finalizing documents with a notary. Ensure your family and loved ones avoid lengthy, expensive legal proceedings or the state deciding what happens to your assets. Trust and Will has made estate planning accessible and affordable. Live customer support is available through phone, chat, and email. Get the peace of mind you deserve by creating your estate plan with Trust and Will. Secure your assets and protect your loved ones with Trust and Will. Get 10% off plus free shipping of your estate plan documents by visiting trustandwill.com/legalaf. That's 10% off and free shipping at trustandwill.com/legalaf. You can't say you're going to F up a witness against you if you are a criminal defendant released on bond from jail. You don't have a First Amendment right. Your First Amendment right is cabined by the fact that you are a criminal defendant, right? Whose liberty, whose freedom is at the hands and the control of a state, in this case, a state court judge. I almost said federal judge. It'll be federal judge one day. And your prosecutor. Your liberty is not your own. Your freedom is not your own. It is subject to conditions of release that can change right now. So lawyers for Trevion Cutie, former Kanye West stylist, better get ready. Because on the precedent that was just set by the judge with how he handled Willie Floyd, and the reason I believe, as I said on a prior hot take, that Fani Willis herself handled it. We haven't really seen her handle her own hearings lately. It's been handled by a special deputized prosecutor in her office, is because she knows that the person that she's really speaking to is Donald Trump, who's not in the room, and others who are stupid enough to follow his lead and Willie Floyd's lead, and now stepping right into the trap set by Fani Willis, Trevion Cutie. Let me see how far I can go. Let me do a live stream on my social media where I call the prosecutor a prostitute. And I go after by name the person that is my primary witness against me for the state and say I'm going to F her up, suggesting violent harm come to her at her own hands or at the hands of her followers, while she's bragging about the Trump army and that they're all militia. I got news for you. You're part of that Trump army. He is your commander-in-chief, and you are following him to certain ruin in the criminal justice system. Donald Trump likes to talk about, I got 10 million people on my social media that wants to hear me speak. I mean, Trevion Cutie, you're just as he is. You're just another criminal defendant in the Fulton County courthouse system. And you're going to go to jail for a long, long time, really prison for a long, long time based on your activity. So here's the reporting. MeidasTouch breaks the news on their social media, on their website. Second time that MeidasTouch is not only reporting on the news, but breaking the news, catching on the social media watch all of these people's postings and looking for violations of their bond conditions. And I'm here reporting on it on a hot take at a Legal AF, the leading podcast at Law, Politics, and Justice, also on the MeidasTouch network, right? It is a circle of life here at MeidasTouch. It is right? We're watching the food chain and how it operates. We break the news, we report on it. The legal analysts like me explode it, explain it, and bring it to you on hot takes like this one. I'm going to follow Trevion Cutie. I'm going to follow Willie Floyd. I'm going to follow Ray Smith and everybody else that's been indicted along with Donald Trump and effectively, at least metaphorically, chained together for now as they fight, like I said before, like crabs in a bucket trying to get out as they stab each other. and try to go after witnesses. And I'll report it here on Hot Takes like this one. And then every Wednesdays and Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, only on the MeidasTouch Network, you can find this kind of hard-hitting legal political analysis at that intersection. I do it on Wednesdays with Karen Friedman Agnifilo, on Saturdays with Ben Meiselas, and then on Hot Takes like this one about every day, if not every hour. Free subscribe to the MeidasTouch Network. Help them get to 2 million. They're so close. We're trying to get to 2 million before January. Be part of that. Until my next hot take, leave me a thumbs up on this one. Helps with the ratings, keeps me on the air. Until my next Legal AF, this is Michael Popak reporting.
Hey, Meidas Mighty. Love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram at MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.